What's that mean, though? I sort of have access to this road network. I don't through here. I'd have to come down and around, but then we're blocked off here as well. Could be a road going south, further south connection. My map doesn't go that far. So it doesn't mean much for me. I can't really access that section without going quite a ways around. Is that another collapsed tower? Another collapsed tower. We got lots of those going around as well. Don't suppose... Oh, it is a lab tower! We got a science lab tower next to a collapsed tower. How's that for some emergent gameplay possibilities? I wonder if our squeaky ankles will drive the collapsed tower denizens crazy. Yeah, of course. I get a science lab tower right next to a collapsed tower. You gotta be that way. All the way up to level 6 with 2 finales. So if you haven't seen the science lab tower, it goes up. It's a lab that goes up. It's fairly rare. I don't get to show it off too often. A lot of people don't know that there even is such a thing and don't even look for it. But yeah, that's the big thing. Is it's always the same arrangement, and it's got 2 finales at the top. There are a number of inherent difficulties with a science lab tower. I'm not going to cover them here. If we go visit it at some point, then you'll get to see it. But yeah, no, it's fun. It's challenging. It's definitely harder than a standard lab. I recommend it, especially if you got some extra fun like a collapse tower a half a block away. That's some good emergent gameplay right there. We're not going to be able to travel over to that area, though, for a while. That would be way too hard for this character to handle in current form. Alright, let's get moving. What does the collapse tower do? It's a special building put in for the hub quest line. If you go to the hub and you talk to the intercom and you get their sequence of quests, it'll eventually send you to a collapse tower. It's a pretty challenging building, and it has a completely unique enemies that are part of it, but they tend to spread out from the building very rapidly, and they're pretty dangerous. So having the collapse tower anywhere remotely near someplace you want to go can be pretty hazardous if you don't know what's going to happen and how to deal with things, and have a pretty advanced character. I'm not going to spoil any more of it for you. It's funs. Go do it. I don't think there's much in here to worry about or to collect. Raw material resources, but not much else. Pantry is empty. Tactical handgun digest. Nah. I don't need to get better at shooting sissy pistols. Alright, yeah, pretty empty. Which is almost always the case. I don't know why this particular cabin's just... I guess nobody's ever gotten around to, you know, putting stuff in it. I wouldn't be able to hear the sound of the ground rumbling over the overwhelming squeakiness of my ankles. They'd sneak up on me. Alright, so we're going to make our entry point. I'm going to park here, and we'll go up this trail and then across. This is where I find a wasp nest right in the spot I want to park. Alright, let's attend to some needs. Slap on a bandage. And a spot of hydro. Takes care of that. Get an aspirin going. That's one thing I don't have much of yet. Painkillers. I need some painkillers. And I know I've got some water around here. That's fine. I'm not worried about hunger. We're still very obese. Alright, I'm just going to hike in as is. I know and understand that it's going to be like a merchant NPC I'm probably going to have to trade with if it works. Last time we tried to go here, it did not work. So let's go find out. Save mode on. We're in the forest. Scary things in the forest. Alright, hey there, Exodia entrance. So... nothing legible on the sign. Traders come, well avant. 3 upcycled turrets. What does that mean? More upcycled turrets. More upcycled turrets. Hefty turret appears to be bolted together out of various scraps of technology, many of them extremely foreign-looking. It is equipped with a hefty-looking machine gun. We'll go uppity-up. They take their turret safety pretty seriously here. We got some quads. We got some Exodii workers. Far as I know, we're not hostile with anything here. Yet. I'm sure I'll piss them off at some point. Is this one of those situations where I can accidentally bump into something and turn them hostile? Because I don't enjoy that. So, Rubik, the cyborg. I just, from my one and only knowledge of these guys, I know he's who I need to talk to. Rubik. That's the extent of my information. Rubik's PAMD-68 battle rifle. Well, hey there, Rubik. Can I steal stuff out of your lockers? You got cool stuff in here? CBM interface wire kit, external climate control kit. So what do these do? Collections of mismatched pipes, wires, and a central device. Looks like an exotic microcontroller. Almost looks like it could be used for some form of central cooling. But, like, does that mean it's like an auto-install thing? What does it do? What does the kit mean? What's the kit part of that mean? Plugs look like they could be attached to you, assuming you have an SNI, standard neurobionic interface. That's what I need. I need me an SNI. Although I am mostly bionic already. Alright, so yeah, there's some stuff. There's Rubik. Rename item, grenade, happy fun ball. Sure, activate. I don't know if I carve on this or write on it. Let's go with carving on it. Let's carve on a grenade. Cool. Happy fun ball. There you go. We have a grenade and we have a happy fun ball. You can accidentally slap someone? Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. I have flashbacks to my my tickling of a horse back at a ranch one time when I accidentally... It stepped into my path while I was moving, and I accidentally bumped it. And then it executed a pristine horse foo maneuver and hit me in the head with its hoof 8 times in a single round, and I died. Good times. Is it save scum worthy? Nope. If it's intended and built and designed that way, I have to live with it. Not save scum worthy. I only save scum broken mechanics. As best as I can puzzle out. I've been on rare occasions wrong when I've been trying to puzzle those things out, but I ask the audience and I go over the situation and we decide. But it's an amazingly rare circumstance considering the sheer number of hours that you guys have seen me play Cataclysm. Okay. Oh yeah, don't mess with the horses. Their horse foo, which you are not allowed to learn, is mighty. Kung Fu is mighty. They will annihilate you. It has to do with the way movement works in the game, because they want horses to be able to move faster than people. They give them an absurd speed rating, which on the second circumstance, speed is also used to determine how many attacks you get per round. So because they get to move faster, they get to attack more often. So they get an absurd number of attacks per round, and they're kicking you with their hooves the entire time, and then they just annihilate you. So, good times. Just a consequence of the combination for the movement action point system. Alright, so let's chat, talk to Rubik, see what's going on. Oi, you ain't dead. Looking to trade. Who are you? What is this place? Hell no, I'm out of here. Who are you? Us call us the Exodii. Alright, I'm not going to attempt an accent here. This is our home, such as it is. This one's moniked as Rubik and tasked with trading. You look to trade? Us in a lay for the scrap metal and more as it be. What have you got for trade? I don't understand a word you're saying. Are you some kind of robot? Intelligence of 9. You're called Exodii? Does that mean you were driven out of your home? What are you doing here? What kind of place is this? Sure, let's go with D first. Oh yeah, right, and so each and every we wander, we make do, it's a living. Alright. What drove you out? Same as you will be, and I'm Ken, the enemy, the dead. So they underwent their own blob invasion, their own zombie cataclysm, and they exited their own reality and hopped over to ours. Let's see. I got that one, I got that one. What are you doing here? Making do, same as you, and I'm Ken. Last home got a bit too dead and putrid around the edges, like happens to the best of them. Got a gibber that made us Ken about your place here, fired up the old wibble whamless, and boom, now it's all tick-tock on a Zimmer. Here we be. Got a good timing this time. I raz you only been dead a few days when we wobbled in. Freshest corpse this one's seen in the kitchen sink. Okay. Is there anything else you want from this place? What was it you were saying before? We'll say what? What? So they lost their own homeland. They're here. They're visiting. Other land, are you aliens or something? Is there any place you want? Anything else you want? Oh, I see. Yeah, we'll try that again. Yeah, it's the same thing. Other lands, other worlds. Sure, and that's a big one. Other worlds be the wherefore of them uggo buggers you got round in here, huh? Walking plants and talking mushrooms and what like. Other lands be tasked more of a kinship. I be from Earth, but my Earth be differed. So you should know, be asked what the Exodii is doing on Earth, because some is feeling of us fine and fine at home, and I'm Ken. Yous should be asking what the Exodii is doing, razzing up your green and brown. Alright, what are you doing razzing up our green and brown? Aside from just living in such a cozy nook, us be mining, you ken it. Picking the scraps, seeing if for your other land has any tech worth an upside down. No sense letting good scraps go to waste. If we're lucky, picking a few new Exodii afore we wobble out. Picking up the pieces of our sweet, shattered dreams, such like. What do you mean go to waste? The zombies aren't using the scrap and there's plenty to go around. Wink. This'n be a dead land, and I'm Ken. You got you a case of the willies. Ain't gonna sing along. No cure for these rats and fleas. What the hell does that mean? Are you saying we're doomed? Well, of course we're doomed. It's the Cataclysm. No good for you. Alright. Could you help me fix that? Also, put that into the key and lock if in your can. Mayhap you could bring us a might and trade, and we'll see if we can fix you good soon and soon. Let no Exodii turn away a willin' Benny. And so it is. Okay, well, I've got some stuff I could trade right now, or I could come back later. I don't know. So we go to the trade screen, do we? So he'll take 1260 for my happy fun ball, will he? Whoops. And I forget how this menu works. Oh goody, I get to go out and loot stuff and haul it in here and see what I can get money for. I should have grabbed all those rifles. All those M4s I left laying on the ground. Yeah. Alright, not gonna worry about selling them stuff right now. Cancel out of there. What have you got for trade? Some kind of robot, Exodia. What are you doing here? Help me get some of those sweet bionic upgrades. Let's try that one. Oh, okay. So I gotta have money for the sweet bionic upgrades. Actually, I didn't look. So are these the only upgrades he offers currently? Or am I just trying to build up my cash surplus, my trade surplus? Why are your lockers full of medieval gear? So you have a bunch of blueprints. Can you tell me more about those? Doesn't really answer much. What makes your specific armor so great? Why do I have to make it myself? Wire locker. Okay. Alright, so supposedly they have blueprints or templates, and then we have to get the materials and put them together. Alright, let's look around a little bit more. So I can trade with him, but where is the opportunity to remove CBMs? I'd like to get like a price list or have some idea of what something like that's going to cost. Am I stuck to this one little area here? I'm mildly worried if I step in the wrong place, I'll be going into a dangerous area and I'll just get shot. Hopefully they give warnings. We got acid up there. I don't want to walk through the acid. Exodia chassis, frames. That's the manufacturing facility. Uh-oh, up and down. You got stuff. Hacksaw. So, can I steal it? Can I not steal it? I cannot steal it. Alright, I gotta remember to always come to this screen. Pretty much the hacksaw is the only thing I care about, and I'll find one of those. Dining hall for robots. Still not all the way to the west of this location. I don't think there's any here. Guess to find out, I have to go into those corners. No. Alright, so can't get in that room. Living quarters. More up down. Whoa. Jeez. Alright. I'm not going to try to get to that spot. Not this trip, anyway. Can't get in there. I'm sure they wouldn't mind me hauling an acetylene torch in here and taking all their doors down. That's the neighborly thing to do, these pesky doors. So if nobody sees me take it, is it still stealing? I don't think it is. Oh, there's a guy over there. He can see me. Yeah, just metal tables and such. Uh-oh. You guys are hiding a stair? Just how big is this place? Starting to seem pretty sizable. I don't want to explore a second floor yet. Alright, no way in from this side. So, is that the only way into that big facility? Like, that's an interesting place for a door. Is that a door? This sure looks like a door. Well, these are not doors, so it doesn't really matter. This had what, the acid? No, no acid. Look around. Still nothing too interesting. Alright. This to that. Am I getting the water sound because there's water tiles underneath these tiles? Oh yeah, it does say shallow water. That's a little weird. Lump of steel, unfamiliar electronic thingy. That's what I need. I need to collect a bunch of unfamiliar electronic thingies. Piles and piles and piles of the same stuff. Alright, I think that fairly well covers what I have access to on the first floor. I didn't find anybody else to talk to other than Rubik. Let's, I guess, go up. I don't know if this is worth my time doing, or if Rubik's the one and only point of contact for everything. Go down first. Or this is where they keep all the cool stuff. Welding with stuff. And there's no people. Do turrets spot you when you steal? Do turrets count? Why do I think I'm not going to get into too many rooms down here? Oh, that's the ground floor entrance. Got it. So I was up a level. Alright, so up another level. Let's find out how high it goes. Wow. Alright, that's a lot fancier than I was expecting. Don't need to be on the roof. What the? Come on. Really? What the hell? So we got catwalks connecting some of the buildings on this upper floor. I am not going to explore every nook and cranny of this place. All right. Yeah, I'm not terribly interested in the upper level stuff. Good chat with Rubik one more time. So far, he seems to be the one and only. Mostly, I'm curious, how do I get stuff removed? Yeah, it just pumps me straight into the trade system. I don't see how that is going to get me removal of CBMs. Let's check chat. Maybe somebody's yelling at me. Gotta do a quest for them? Alright. Nah, we're not gonna do save scum tests. So, how about, are you some kind of robot? I picked that earlier. Cyborg? How do I become a cyborg? Bring us a mite and trade, and we'll see if we can fix you good and soon. Alright, so basically, do some trading. We'll say no to that for the moment. Oh, actually, I need to say yes and look at the list one more time. We got the trade. So, obviously, guns. I can go back and get those 3 or 4 M4s that were laying on the ground. That'll get me some. Beyond that, I really don't know what to bring. I guess I'll just load up and do what kind of random stuff I can haul on over here. Alright. Sounds good. At least it didn't error out. Last time we tried talking to him, every other conversation option just kept popping errors. So far, things are working. Go here. Hey, do the vehicle. What have I got? I have an EMP grenade. We're gonna keep that. Casserole pot. This is the this is what I don't like this kind of stuff. Fiddling with inventory is already bad enough. Going out and finding things that I'm not going to use myself to hand to these guys. There's not an activity that I enjoy. I don't think I've just got stuff laying around. Mostly I picked up stuff I plan, hopefully, to use. Haven't been picking up much in the way of extra stuff. Definitely nothing back there. I got in these, the engine. If I haul a 400-pound engine in, they gonna take that in trade? I'm kind of curious what I can get for a 2.8-liter V6 engine. Maybe I'll do that just to see. Hey, we do have some rifles. Cool. Let's do that. We'll take these rifles in and the engine just to satisfy my curiosity. So, put those in the ground. I don't have a duffel bag or something. I can't wear these things. Oh, what the hell am I packing that I can pick those up? What are those fitting in? They're definitely not fitting in my backpack. Where did those rifles just go? They are in the backpack? The hell? Those when do items are 59 inches? Max length 59 inches? In a backpack? Is that changed? A small backpack that's fitting M27s and M4A1s? Is this the carabiner hook system at work that I still forget about? I think that's got to be what's happening here. I think that 59 inches is the yeah, tucked between your back and the backpack. So that's what's happening. All right. As long as I know where it's coming from, we're good. I just am surprised that in the past I was constantly having to find like rifle cases and certain things, but now with the changes to the attachment system, apparently more and more things are getting updated with that. So, all right, cool. I think our encumbrance just got pretty bad too, though. 45 torso encumbrance, and if I drop the backpack, 23. So, yeah, that's a fair bit of encumbrance. 22 encumbrance currently. All right, there's trade-offs. I'm good with that kind of a system. Good with, as long as it's got trade-offs and the information's clearly presented and understandable, I'm all for it. All right, let's go grab that engine. That we're going to have to just haul on the ground through the forest. Can I haul with the map thing? I can't remember if I've tried this. Let's see if we can haul with the map thing. Yep. It's probably super slow. Whee! Wonder if I have to wield it in order for it to count in my inventory. Will they count it? They better not consider it to be theirs. I'll get really mad if all of a sudden, because it's on the ground, they think it's theirs. I'm especially paranoid about bumping something with the extra movement this is costing me. Alright, so... oh, now I ran out of space. So apparently I only have 2 of those clips that I can put rifles on. Chat, Rubik. What have you got to trade? I would like to trade... hey, look at that. Why is a M4 worth more than double an M27? Because it's got the magazine? Is the magazine jacking the price up? Well, I guess $10 for a magazine, but that's a magazine and rounds. Whatever. Here, you can have that, you can have that. And it's not showing the engine. Oh, it is showing the engine. $17! $17. That's funny. 17 whole dollars. Okay, so no more dragging engines up. I don't want to drag it back now. My plan was to take it apart for components, but I don't know if I'm too worried about it. We can source these things pretty easily. $10 for the inhaler. Alright. Yeah, we'll bring him guns for now. I have no idea how much money I need. I mean, it's hard to make educated decisions when you don't know the scale. It's like, ooh, I'm about to make $82, $83 and change. What does that mean? What can I buy with $83? I mean, jumpsuits are more than that. I guess I could buy interface kits. I don't know what else is going to show up. Really? His battle rifle is on the list for $74? I don't know if I could ever get ammo for it, but... whatever. So yeah, you can have that. Do I carry the engine back out? I think I'm gonna not sell him the engine. I'm never going to be able to pay you back for all that. Oh, that's right. Continue with the trade. I gotta actually trade stuff. Crap. I can't set up a line of a debit account. Continue with trade? No. I mean... I guess, yeah, his rifle is probably the best choice. .62 range damage. Maximum range 60, so it is a long gun. Come on now. Got burst and full auto and semi. I mean, I guess give him 2 guns I'm never going to use just to get 1 gun out of him. What are these things? Leather and Thessalonian bronze. Oh, cataphract, as in, yeah, ancient historical. Burnished bronze plates. I don't think I want that. I'm still trying to figure out the kit part of this. There's no real explanatory text for what any of these actually are and how they differ from standard CBMs. Alright, we'll buy the gun. We'll at least get some kind of trading activity going on. So that... for those. What are we up to? Does it tell me credit of 937? Alright, what's close to that? Another pair of welding goggles, ballistic. We'll buy the ballistic goggles. Credit of 12 cents. I like it. Let's do it. Continue with the trade? Yes. Or an inventory. Alright, so what have you got for trade? Don't understand. Robot, Exodia, what are you doing here? Some of this tech looks weird. Help me get some of the bionics. Alright, how about that one? I don't remember that one. Looks weird. No, don't care about any of it. Alright, so we got new options. So we did a trade. Well, now you're Yarkin the King's Anglic. I also can fix you good if in your tasked to repay it in kind. Us will speak it as clear like as if Rubik can. If you use it to put the dead back in the ground, us can fix ye with some goods like this. Sucking the flesh into the bone, wired into the brain. You ken it. If no, us will speak to the Great Grey for a print of the old clarity draught. If I just keep killing zombies, you'll help turn me into a cyborg. Why are you still Yarkin then? Sign me the heck up. Maybe try that clarity draught. Nah, we'll take the first one. Fine. Us will rubber up the old gristle mill. You're tasked with bringing us a nip of good tea. Not tea, of course. I'm Yarkin Dockside Anglic here. Us means the stuff what puts you to sleep for a chirurgy. The Great Grey says you're a cert. Or is an anesthetic. You bring us 2 anesthetic kits. Us will fix you up with wire and a tiff. Anesthetic kits, huh? Ouch. Alright. Well, the doctor's office visit is now higher on the priority list. Alright, so if we look here, bring 6 liters of anesthetic to Rubik. Find source of robots. Find source of robots for Heidi Unit Hubbard representative. Oh, that's where we're at now. Although, haven't I found the source of the robots? Already? I don't know if I have to step on a certain space or do a certain thing. Let's drag our stupid engine back out of here. I mean, I interacted with... Uh-oh. Crap. I think it just crashed. Oh, no it didn't. It just wouldn't let me out of there until I hit that thing. Yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to go to a certain spot. I mean... Find source of robots. The indicator's not showing up over here. I don't know what's supposed to key in on that. Alright, not going to worry about it for the moment. Draggy drag drag, draggy drag drag. It left the engine somewhere nearby. I think when I stepped through the vehicle, it dropped the engine. Oh crap, where's my engine? I think you're hiding it from me. Where'd you go, engine? Did it step on a particular piece of vegetation that stopped doing the drag action? It's the only thing I can think of. It was moving pretty slow for most of the trip. I don't know where it stopped. There it is. Hey, engine. Come with me. Probably a bush. It probably stepped onto a bush to go past some trees, and that's where it left the engine. Gotta keep that in mind next time I try that trick. Alright, so our engine is safely tucked away. We've got the Rubik's rifle. I don't plan on using it right now. We'll see if we can pick up some more ammo for it at some point. Leave that here. Got rid of the other ones. Continue to wield the SIG. And I think we're good to go. I guess I could wear the ballistic glass. Hey there, headlamp. Yeah, it just seems weird that the indicator doesn't reset back to the refugee camp. Normally this would lead me to believe I need to do something or find something or trigger something here to get it to tick the quest to continue. There's no indicator in the quest information or anything. It's still pointing directly to the robot source. Doesn't really say anything, but probably correct. Probably just got to go back and talk to the rep. I don't plan on continuing the refugee center stuff though, so I don't really care. Only thing I cared about was finding the Exodii. Now that we've done that, we're on the path of interacting with them. That's the extent of my tolerance for dealing with NPCs. Alright, so we need anesthetic kits, do we? Well, Doctor's office. Hospitals would be really hard to get into with this character, and I haven't seen one yet. Military bunkers that have the, not just the cells with ammo and weapons, but the newer version that has the actual command center type of setup. That has an auto-dock couch with anesthetic kits. Labs, of course, research facilities and such, but we haven't seen either of those. We have an air vent access going down into a lab area. Did I rename the engine? I did not rename the engine. Was I supposed to rename the engine? Did I miss an engine rename? Rename an engine into $17 engine. All right, got it. Let's go do that. Let's see. I gotta actually wield the engine to do this. Activate. I'm going to assume permanent marker is going to work. $17 engine. There you go. Oh, see, I can't get rid of the 2.8 liters, apparently. Closest we can get. Okay, so what's that do for us? We still need to build up more faction trade goods, so I'll try to remember to like keep stuff. And then I think let's do this. Let's pull, I don't know how much space I'm gonna have, but let's pull everything out of here. We'll use that for our trade gear. If I can fit everything in here. What are we at? 42 out of 62. Give me back the food items. Put those inside. Bleach. The rest I want to leave here except for that rifle. Alright, now we're all set up. So we use that storage compartment here for whatever random junk I think I'll want to toss in. I wish I could see... So, does the trade value... Don't we have a trade value information on here somewhere? I can't remember. Yeah, down at the bottom. So, is this the same as what he would offer me? I don't remember what the SIG was. Was it 60 bucks for the SIG? I don't know. Is this the true amount that I'm going to see from the NPC value? It is? Alright. So at least I don't have to just randomly drag stuff. I can actually check values and decide what I want to take. Cool. We'll go on that assumption. I assume at least it will scale appropriately, even if the numbers aren't exact. Something that's $1 versus $100 on that listing hopefully has an equivalent value trade-off with the merchant. Even if the value changes to like $3.70 instead of $1, I'll still know that it's going to be valued at a certain ratio. That's my hope. Okay. Let me move some screens around here. Either nice roll. Thanks very much for resubbing. Welcome back. Combat knives sell for good money. Yeah, I'm thinking I want to go back to that site. It was like right over here, I think, somewhere in this area, and grab up maybe the armor pieces and combat knives, and just check the gear that dropped from the soldiers that I passed up for my own use. We might be able to get a fair amount of cash there, but mostly I'm curious about the progression, getting a hold of the anesthetic so I can progress and see what the options are. Because I still have no idea of scale. How much do I need? I mean, if I bring back 4 or 5 guns, am I going to have enough to do all the CBM uninstalls? Or is it like 1 gun per uninstall value-wise? Or I still need a sense of scale. I don't have that yet. Okay, hotel I don't care about. Large power or small power substation I don't care about. He sells ammo in boxes. That's fine. I don't have a lot of reliance on weaponry, on guns, so I don't care all that much. I'll notice eventually and maybe pick some up. I'm not too concerned about it right now. Good to know he does sell them in boxes, though. I assume that's a standard ammo type for their weapons. I'm hoping so, anyway. Okay, I see nothing over here that's going to advance my cause. We do have the 2 doctor's offices up north that we talked about earlier. I still have not visited the junkyard I keep talking about, so we're definitely going to go look at the junkyard first. Let's go down the road. We'll check to see if there's a luxury RV here we can use as a secondary backup. We'll bypass the helipad for now. I might peek at it and see what the status is. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so trade goods, anesthetic, and then come back and continue. Look at this! Look at this! You gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's hilarious. I moved the screen like six squares down south. And we've got another body site, soldier body site. I see no guns on the ground, though. None. Not a one. Where be the guns, dudes? Fortunately, they're all going to be full strength. That's going to be a lot of bullets. I don't want to try to melee these kinds of things yet. I might be able to get close enough to pull one at a time, but as soon as I start shooting, they'll all rush me, and I'll have to do the shoot and move thing. Alright, let's... got the attention of one. Alright, fully loaded, fully loaded. 60 rounds. That should be about 4 to 5 shots per, usually. I think I have enough rounds. And we'll be able to reload in between, because I'll have to stop at some point and move. Let him get a little too close. Alright, first one down. Are they moving? They are moving. Cool. What do we got? Entrenching tool. Hey, entrenching tool. What's your approximate value? $5 whole. And most of the rest of this stuff is pretty damaged, which I assume lowers the trade value. $8. Nothing else though, huh? Alright, let's reload while we're waiting. That group's too big. I don't think I'll be able to kill them fast enough to drop them all in the group. We'll start firing right about there. Yep, too close. I'll be able to drop the first one, but I won't be able to drop that follow-up one. So, because of the time it's going to take me to crawl into the vehicle, get this thing moving. Uh-oh, they're racing south. Crap. I don't know what got their attention. And now they've decided to turn around. Or they've stopped moving, at least. See, I don't like this facing, because I have to go around too much. Guys, I get just one of you. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. That's just what I needed. Next. Awesome. What do we got? Combat knife. So, combat knife. 1250. Alright, we'll take a combat knife. Do they pay good for MREs? $12.95? Heck yeah. I'm going to ditch all my MREs on these traders. So, ID card is good. I don't think I'm going to bother with entrenching tools. $12 for damaged army helmets. And 50. Sure. I think I'm going to set a $10 minimum. Canteen with water. $1. Wonder if they like certain flavors over others. Or is it just the number of items? Wonder how they determine that. Alright. More bodies down there. We'll relocate the vehicle. I gotta remember to turn the stereo is off. Massive zombie spiders. Coming my way, massive zombie spiders? Yes, you are. Sort of are? I don't know what this massive zombie spiders is doing. It's just rolling up the road. Alright. I guess I should check these ballistic plates. Yeah, $1. No thanks. Infrared goggles! We got the goggle drop! Oh, we finally scored some lucky ones. Now, it's nice to have them, but normally I'd get so excited because they would make my trips into town so much easier. But the aforementioned squeaky ankles kind of ixnay the infrared goggles big advantage. So, I mean, yay, but not as yay as normal. What are they worth? They better be worth like $1 million. $1 million. $17.50. That is so wrong. That is horribly, horribly wrong. Now give me the light amp goggles. Make it so I don't have to go in. We got an M27. Hey, with a strap. Even better. Finally got one with a strap. I don't care about the rest. I don't. We will wear the M27 IAR with a strap. And terrible. Alright, so infrared goggles was the big score that time. It'll still help, but like I said, not nearly as helpful as I would usually take it. Alright, ditch those, ditch those. Keeping that. I'm going to put all the MREs back there. I gotta dump a bunch of this stuff in the other inventory slots. Do a comparison. I can't remember. I think the SIG 553 is better still. Better damage. Oh, that's the same. Lower strength requirement for burst mode. Same max range. And more shot options. Yeah, we'll stick with the 5.6 or the SIG. I will though activate. He has to be taken off first. Prop. Alright, just transfer the shoulder strap. Then we'll also unload that. In you go. Well, that was pretty hilarious. Right down the street from the Exodii. Wasn't expecting that. Rename an item. Hard arm guards to macaroni. Okay. Let go controls. Combat knife. Right on an item. Hard arm guards. There we go. We now have macaroni. I'll not remember that one and be constantly looking for my arm guards. Oh yeah. Take control. Now move. So yeah, not a single item on the actual ground. No no M4s. That was the only part of that that kind of made me a little sad. So we got no luxury RV this time either. But normally the luxury RV would be right here. This would be an awesome one to get it out because you just have to take down one tree and just drive straight forward. So this would be the perfect kind of arrangement for getting this RV out. Although I guess, I don't know if it's guaranteed to have a tree blocking this direction or not. Maybe it could be up here instead. That would be the perfect one. You could just literally drive it off immediately. But this is one of the easier ones to get an RV out of. Just a single tree and you're out. Do we stop and look for the random ranged item? So far, what did we get last time? The slingshot, I think? Yeah, let's go look. Pretty busted up car this time. Usually a fairly good car selection. Plastic hand fishing reel, huh? Don't care about that. I need a t-shirt. Oh, there it is. Look at that. The fancy bow. One of the fancy ones. Compound hunting bow. As I've mentioned, you've got a good chance of getting a pretty good bow if you just keep visiting these and looking in the tents. It's almost, I want to say it's guaranteed there is something from the ranged weaponry list. Unfortunately, that list ranges from what we got last time, which was a slingshot, to now one of the higher end bows. So high power bow with shapes and with shaped cams and extra cables for high velocity shots can be used effectively by fairly strong archers. Currently set to medium weight. Yep. Strength 9. We don't have strength 9. Can I set it to lightweight? Or is it only, I think it only has medium and high. So we do not qualify currently. But it's worth 35 bucks. So of course we're going to take it. Alright, I don't think there's any need to look any of the other ones. We will just to double check, but not expecting any other items. I think it's limited to one. Yeah, that's the two things you come here for. Luxury RV, hiking backpack. Hell yeah, we'll take a hiking backpack. Luxury RV, and possible archery, if you're into that kind of thing. A little better now than it has been traditionally because of the introduction of the weak point system. Weak point system has brought archery back up a few notches in the usability scale. We're not planning on doing archery with this character though, so we're just gonna ditch it. Alright, we're gonna keep that combat knife, so we'll sell the steak knife. I keep forgetting I gotta drop all this other crap. Crap dropping will occur now. The only thing I don't like about this vehicle is I got no real storage. What are we looking at? 26 out of 40. 6 out of 40. 4 out of 25. Yeah. 7 out of 75. That's the refrigerator. Guess that'll work to throw some food items into. Oops. What the hell? Oh, that's right. Never mind. Food's in, and I think I'll just keep loading it up. Don't you, or you, or you, or you. Oops. God dang it. I'm just moving it from one place to another. Inventory. I'm going to keep a hold of those.